How are you today? Today, I always have something, let's say, not prepare, not that I'm not prepared today, but I don't really have a name for it. You know, usually I'm always have a name for something, you know. We're gonna talk about linear drum rolls or 16 notes drum beats, or this one. It's more of a brain teaser, let's call it that way. So I did three figures. It's all the same thing. It's just that I did orchestrate it a little bit different on the drum kit, but it's all the same thing. So okay, the basic of it is a 16 note drum roll. Really easy. I did a few videos about 16 notes and stuff like that, so by now you know what I'm talking about. So it's just right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. 1 eana, 2 eana, 3 eana, 4 eana, and so on. But we're going around the kit. But the catch is that with the right hand, I went clockwise, and with the left hand, I went counterclock. And the second thing is that I did 4 notes with the right. So I was doing stuff like 1 EN, 2 EN, 3 EN, 4 EN, 1. On the left, I was playing 3 notes. So 1 EN, 2 EN, 3 EN, 4 EN, 1 EN, 2 EN, 3 EN, 4 EN, 1. So 4 notes, 3 notes. If you don't have the remote hi-hat, it's okay. On the last one, see, I was hitting the ride once in a while. So if you got 2 toms, a tom here, a snare, a bass drum, a ride, you're fine. You're okay. So you 1, 2. See? 4 notes, 3 notes. And by the way, I'm doing it that way. You can go to so you can go that way or that way. It doesn't matter. Both ways work. If you go the other way, then the right hand is clockwise, the left hand is clockwise, and the right hand will be counterclock. So the way I play it clockwise, counterclock. But the whole challenge here is to go 4 notes, 3 notes. That's what it's cool. So the first one I did toms. I used the remote hi-hat. The second one, I didn't use the remote or the ride. You can see it here. I used the 16 floor tom. So but it's still the same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Same thing. And the third one I did so 1, 2, 3, 4, or 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, 1, 2, 3. Sorry. So it's all the same thing. Like I said previously, it's all the same thing. The only difference is that the orchestration is different. Orchestration, by that I mean using different toms or cymbals on the kit. So that's it. That's how it is. It's still the same pattern. The feet now. The feet, you can start with an easy pattern like 1 and 2. I missed the tom at the beginning, so that's it. I'll redo it again. That's it. 1, 2, 1 and 2, and we go. Quarter, no, you can't even. I'm gonna try it. 1 and 2 and. So there's different pattern that you can do with your feet, but I suggest to start with an easy pattern. Well, first of all, you should start with your hands only. Only get the hands going, and then add a foot, and then both feet, you know. So you can do an easy one, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. There we go. Me, I use the Bossa Nova Basic. Remember the Bossa Nova? They got I published a video on that, about that a few weeks ago. So, a few weeks ago, maybe a month ago, month and a half ago. So, I use that pattern. By the way, this is something that I found on YouTube. It was on a clinic that Gavin Harrison, the drummer for King Crimson and Porcupine Tree, was showing that stuff, and he got it from a clinic that he saw on TV by Billy Cobham, the great jazz rock, fusion jazz drummer. And he was playing some stuff. Of course, his drum kit is kind of different from mine. So I said, maybe I can adapt it to my drum kit and adapt a pattern with the feet, so I can kind of bring it down a little bit more simple and then teach it to my student. Because when I'm teaching, when I was teaching previous the COVID-19, thank you very much. So simplify it, teach it to my student, and I came a little bit with that pattern that I got there. Adapt to my drum kit and adapt to be able to show it, to teach it, and keep it really simple so anybody can actually get at it, and in a short period of time getting some result and getting something done, you know. So that's why I like to simplify it a little bit. So the pattern that I choose, so, but like I said, start with your hands and get a simple pattern. Can be 8-note pattern on the hi-hat, 8-note pattern with the bass drum, and the feet, it doesn't matter. As long as you get it going pretty steady and even. And as for your drum kit, if you don't have the remote hi-hat, well, you can use the ride, you know. Like the last one that I did, I got so sometimes I use the ride, sometimes I use the remote hi-hat, but you can just there we go. So I did it. I played it a little bit faster. You know, but again, start slow. go slow. So it's easier that way. So I'm going to do it again. 2 measures of each this time. Okay? More time, that one. So on the last one, I use the ride and the hi-hat. That's it. So that's it for today. So like I said previously, maybe your setup is not exactly like mine. Like my setup was not like Gavin Harrison's setup neither. So I adapted. So you got to do the same thing. Remember, so you can use the ride, you can use the hi-hat. If you got an extra tom, you can use an extra tom. I could have used the splash, you know. I mean, there's different possibilities here. So you just go with what you got, you know, the way your kit is set up and the configuration of your kit, so it goes with that too. So, and as for the tuning, doesn't matter, you know. I tune my drums more open, but if you prefer playing with the sound a little bit more flat, that's okay too, you know. I mean, doesn't matter. Like I said, as long as you go 4, 3. You can go that way too. So it's up to you. So that's it for today. You know, short video, but that's something really cool to practice. That's something really cool and fun. So have fun with that. Don't forget, if you want to leave a comment on the video or you have question, and if you want to subscribe too, so press the little subscribe, and every time I will publish a new video, you're gonna have you're gonna have something that's gonna go on your email that I publish. You're gonna have a notice that I published a new video, and it's free. So that's fun. So I like to have your feedback too. So go ahead, give some comments and ask some question. You know, I like answer your question, and I enjoy reading your comment too. So that's it for today. Have fun, and I'll see you next time. Bye.